My friend said that he owns his girl. And I said, what is it? What do you mean? And he said, I'll fart in her mouth and she'll tell me she loves me.
That's awful.
I know.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Hey, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. You buy Amazon, you go to 10minutepodcast.com. Hit the Amazon banner. Hit all banners.
Hams.
What?
Hit Amazon.
Amazon. My name is Will Gladiator Helmet Face Sasso.
No.
I'm Brian the Kid Callen.
I'm Chris D'Elia. Sorry I'm a little preoccupied because I am tweeting right now about my shows in San Diego coming up in a few weeks.
Congratulations.
So
I
go
got
to my
shows too,
website
bro.
and I'll be at the American Comedy Company. And
Great name for a
I
company.
sold that place out.
yeah, well, it has 200
Brian,
seats.
come up
It's
on the
really
mic a
not
little
hard
bit.
to do, but
Dude,
it's not hard to do at all.
What's not hard to do?
And you probably didn't sell it out on Thursday or Sunday.
don't do that with your mouth.
I know.
Brian,
sorry.
come up on the mic a
Don't do
bit.
that with your mouth.
Brian, let me tell you something right now. You should go watch Brian. He's so fucking funny. How's that for you?
That's great.
How
Thanks,
It's really
buddy.
nice.
I'll
I
be
like
in
I like when
Toronto.
you guys are nice. I like when you guys are friends to each other.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite comics.
So
Thank you.
all right. So Chris
you.
is going to go do stand-up comedy. Brian is doing stand-up
I'll
comedy.
be in Toronto, in your country.
When, this weekend?
No, in a month.
All right,
And
well-
I'll be in Edmonton.
This weekend?
No, in a month.
Okay. So why'd you bring that up?
Well, yeah, why are you bringing that up?
I
man?
don't know. I wanted to say that I'm doing
Well,
stand-up.
I'm doing some stuff too here.
What
and
are
there.
you doing?
I don't do stand-up
Fuck are you
comedy.
doing?
Well, I got an offer for a film.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yes,
did
I
you?
did.
What's
Yes,
it
I
called?
did. I don't want to
What's
tell
it
you.
called?
You know what? That's poor form. I don't like to discuss
Mall
that
Cop
stuff.
16.
You know what it's called? Holding my dick and balls.
No,
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
not what the movie's called,
It's
guys.
called Bumpy the Bumpster.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. If it was called Holding My Dick and Balls,
Yeah.
I'm pointing to Chris producing, and I'm pointing to Brian starring, and I'm the fucking best friend because I play the best friend in movies, and that's what I've been doing for a quarter century. And my whole character arc is to say, Brian, stop holding your dick and balls, get a job, change your life, do good things instead of just holding your dick and balls.
And my line is no.
That's
Good
the only
movie.
line you have?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. He just says no
Go
over
ahead.
and over again.
We'll try. No. And you just hear me doing.
Brian, let go of your dick and balls, man.
No.
Look, you gotta follow that girl. You gotta marry that girl. She's great.
No.
Brian, get that job, get that promotion that you want.
No.
Brian, you need to make a change within yourself that will radiate outwards and make everything different and better in your life. And it starts with you letting go of your dick and balls.
No.
Ah, I think we
cut,
just
cut.
It's not bad.
Cut. I mean, it's pretty bad.
You can't say cut. You're the producer, not
Well,
the director.
the director was jerking off because he got turned on.
Oh,
so.
no.
What
Yeah.
else is going on, huh, guys? What else is
Here's
going on?
what's going
getting
on.
into bodybuilding.
Here's what's going on. No, Brian, way to try and derail everything, but absolutely not. 100% anti.
Okay.
But what we're going to talk about right now is
That was the ground to air BKJ anti.
yeah.
Brian just sent a BKJ missile down to take out this podcast. Hey!
Ow,
he hurt his
I
hand.
actually hurt my hand.
Yeah.
Oh, there
And
goes
then-
the piano.
Did what went in the garbage?
My fucking Mophie pack.
You're
My
what?
fucking Mophie
Ah,
pack.
shit's
dude.
falling apart.
Okay.
And then
so-
he went a surface to air missile.
He went to fucking BKJ. It just went, I'm getting into bodybuilding. When
We
it
went,
was
nope.
understood, and what I wanted to talk about was Coachella.
Why? Now, can I just, Chris, speaking of Twitter, you've been tweeting about Coachella.
Right.
I tweeted kind of a milquetoast vanilla tweet about Coachella.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I don't care about Coachella. Because I'm 38.
Yeah, Chris gets fired up about it.
You get too fired up.
He got so fired up that this is how he described the singers. What a fucking dumb. They're like, it's so stupid. So you
music.
encapsulated all musicians and music like this. And he goes, and he played the guitar, and worse, they don't even play sometimes. They just hold the mic. And that was your encapsulation of all of Coachella and
I
basically
don't-
all musicians.
No, I don't like music. Straight up. I
like
don't
hip-hop?
Like it.
That's-
yeah, but it's like, that's not really music.
It's so awesome to hear that from someone who likes hip hop.
Yeah, it's like kind of, it's musical in a way.
Yeah.
It's melodic, something's
But
melodic.
you don't like music.
I don't like,
Hey, my favorite hip hop group of all time is De La Soul. That's music.
yeah, I mean, there's some music, but guess what? I don't like that.
So you wouldn't go to Coachella?
No.
There's no fucking way you'd go to Coachella.
They had a hologram of Tupac.
Really? They
Yeah,
had a
but
hologram
you
of
have
Tupac?
the
I
hair
didn't
for it.
go. I love Tupac. And I didn't go.
But why can't you just go and just be like,
you know why?
You know
what? Well,
have an experience.
You know why? Because of a few reasons.
Why?
It's too hot. It's fucking way too hot.
Yeah.
Okay? And don't be that hot unless you got boa constrictors.
Back to boa constrictors.
Now, there are no boa constrictors.
If you've heard our
in the
previous
Palm
episode
Desert.
called Too Ha, Chris explained that he was at the Comedy Store, Laugh Factory, and it was too hot in there. And Chris said, if it's going to be this hot, you need to 100% have boa constrictors in here.
Because it's tropical.
Right.
Yeah.
So in the Palm Desert, there's no boa constrictors.
So you can't.
That's too confusing for my brain
right.
because I understand that 100 plus weather is weather that you 100% have boa constrictors.
Okay, so you've
in.
never, but getting past that,
Okay.
so I think it's the social aspect of it that
There's
pisses you off.
also a lot of stupid idiots
Hey,
there.
man,
okay?
Now, hold
You can't
on.
just say that.
You
Look-
don't know that.
No,
That's a
now
vast
let me tell you
generalization.
something. Yeah, it is. Do you know why? Because
Why?
the general public goes there. Now, here's the deal. I have a lot
That's
of...
so mean to
know,
fucking
those are
say
your
that.
fans.
You're
Hey,
fucking being
dude,
quite elitist.
I'm
Yeah.
a general... I'm in the general public
Oh, way to
when I
add that
go
caveat.
somewhere.
But you fly first class.
No, I'm the man.
Is that true? Do you fly first class?
A fly for clan?
I fly first class.
But that's expensive.
Listen to me.
How
Listen
do
to
you
me.
guys have?
Listen to
You
me.
guys get paid in bars of
Listen to
gold.
me. Listen to me. Leonardo DiCaprio was at Coachella.
Yeah. There you
Okay.
go. One of the biggest stars in the world.
Yeah. You can go, but when you go, you idiot.
No, you're
Yeah,
not.
you are.
not an
Yeah,
idiot.
you are.
And if
Because
you listen to
you're
the show,
a cow.
no,
Now,
you're
hold
not.
Yeah,
on,
you are.
bro. Hold
They're
on.
not.
They're
Cow
No, no,
if
no.
you
Some
go.
They're
people
not
like
cattle.
music.
They're not
Yeah,
cattle.
then you know what? Get the CD where you can listen to pristine production and hear every word everywhere.
You know what?
They
I
wanna
went to.
hear-
I've only been to one Lollapalooza. It was in 1994, summer of '94, and actually Nirvana was supposed to headline, but then something happened with their lead singer just previous to that. in
What happened?
April.
Was it the fact that he died because his friend furiously beat the shit out of him because he said Lollapalooza and not Lollapalooza?
Hey, dude!
What?
What's wrong with Lollapalooza?
Well, it's Lollapalooza.
the only thing is that's wrong with it is
Okay.
that's not how you say it.
Okay.
You cow.
You're fucking. Don't call. First of all, don't call me a fucking cow. And second of all, for a guy who's getting all expressive with his fucking hands and talking like this about festival concerts, you sure just sprung up to defend one and how you say the name of it. So if you hate Coachella so much, why are you defending how we say Lola or Lollapalooza? So and that's all getting to my third point.
Yeah.
Chris D'Elia, what's wrong with you? Like, what is the issue? Why are you so pissed off?
He hates
at
sports,
Coachella?
music.
He hates sports.
You know who else
he hates
did?
music.
You know who else did? Stalin.
Yeah, Stalin.
Stalin.
I heard Hitler had a puppy. I don't
Yeah,
believe it though.
I don't either. Chris has a lot in common with guys like Genghis Khan, Stalin, and Pol Pot, and Hitler.
Yeah.
Man. I hate music and sports and colors. I don't like colors.
Even Saddam Hussein liked soccer.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
listen,
Kim Jong-il and Kim Jong-un will fucking go to a big square where there's music and sports.
You know what Chris likes?
They watched Dennis Rodman play basketball.
Chris
What the
likes-
fuck is up with
He
you?
likes mustard. His
You know what?
phone,
You know what?
More mustard.
You went out.
Hanging out.
You went out to a big field where guys were playing instruments with a bunch of other people.
That's-
congratulations.
Hey, that's called-
However, you live in the 1600s.
You know what Chris
Yes.
likes?
That's
Do you know
so
what?
insane.
You know what Chris is
because
into?
we
They like
built
music.
No,
Chris
then
likes-
listen to it in your air conditioning house
You
and be happy
are
about
guilty
that
of
fucking
liking
shit.
only two things: crushing and
Come in.
Oh, guys.
Oh, no.
no.
Hey, you guys, I crush and I come.
this
and
is-
you want to have a conversation.
All right.
what could you possibly have to say
right.
that's better
Look,
than
look.
crushing?
Can I just bring this to a close?
Coming.
Let me just bring this to a close by saying if you like Coachella and you like music, go listen to music in Coachella with a bunch of other people. Thanks for listening to the 10 Minute Podcast. Please rate and review us on iTunes. We'd appreciate that. And tell all your friends to listen to the show.
Tried to get a ticket. I tried to get it.
You
I knew it.
see?
I knew it.